Welcome to Merit Energy's Bare Oil CO2 Recycling Plant. Merit Energy is committed to the highest standards of plant procedures and safety. Our goal here at Bare Oil is to work safely and efficiently while maximizing our daily production. At the Merit Energy Bare Oil Recycling Plant, we recycle CO2 from the LSU and Wirtz fields for reinjection into the fields. The following video is an overview of rules, safety guidelines, and procedures required to help us keep everyone who works and visits this facility safe and maintain a great working environment. The process. Inlet piping brings gas from the fields into the plant at a 185 psi and through the inlet separators. From there, the gas goes to the inlet coolers and to the water knockout to cool and remove most of the free liquids. Next, we go to first stage compression, where we raise the pressure to around 450 psi. The gas then goes through a series of coolers and scrubbers and onto dehydration in preparation for fractionation. In the frac tower, we strip NGLs from the CO2 gas at 450 psi. At temperatures that range from 15 degrees to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. From the fractionation tower, we go through two more stages of compression to achieve a final discharge pressure of 1,800 to 2,350 pounds psi. At this point, we augment our CO2 with purchased CO2 from the Exxon pipeline. We use injection pumps to raise their pressure to match ours. Next, the gas is now sent back to the fields for injection. Dehydration is removal of entrained water and is accomplished by means of a TEG contactor and TEG regeneration skid. Off-gases are reclaimed by means of a TEG off-gas compressor and a VRU compressor. Fractionation is removal of entrained hydrocarbons by cooling the gas by means of an anhydrous ammonia refrigeration system, consisting of chillers and ammonia compressors, and utilizes a hot oil system to heat the tower bottom for this process. NGLs, natural gas liquefied, is what we produce by stripping the CO2 gas that passes through our fractionation tower. From there, the NGLs drop out of the bottom of the frac tower, where they collect in a reboiler. Once the reboiler reaches a specific level, a valve opens, sending the NGLs through a product cooler and then to our NGL storage tanks. We have 3 NGL storage tanks that can hold up to 60,000 gallons, 120 inches, per tank. This is where the product is stored until it's sold. It is then loaded onto trucks by way of our truck loading station and transported for delivery. All of our processes are controlled pneumatically by plant air supplied by 2 instrument air compressors. Electric power to our facility is supplied by an on-site power substation with major equipment breakers like CO2 and ammonia compressors at a voltage of 4,160 located in the MCC building. Smaller equipment 480 volt and below are routed through the utility building. Upon arrival at the plant, all personnel are required to sign in with time of arrival and sign out with departure time and notify the control room operator. This registry is located just inside the main entrance doors. All permits, such as hot work and confined space, must be filled out completely and approved by a control room operator. MSDS sheets are available to everyone and can be provided by the control room operator. The use of cell phones or other electronic devices are not allowed within the plant yard or outside of your vehicle. Smoking is allowed only in permitted areas or outside the fence. Some of the safety features you may encounter while in our plant. The main flare is used for any upset condition such as a compressor going down or an overpressured line. It has a knockout drum to keep liquids from entering the flare stack. Propane and natural gas is used to aid in complete burning of emissions. All lines and vessels are protected from overpressure by PSVs and control valves. Some are routed to the flare header and some relieve into the atmosphere. Fixed toxic gas monitors are located throughout the plant and will trigger the warning beacons. Red indicates high, LEL. Yellow indicates high, LEL. Blue indicates CO2. Red-blue indicates H2S or ammonia, depending on the building. H2S concentrations of up to 1,000 ppm may be encountered throughout the plant. 13 30-minute SCBAs or self-contained breathing apparatus units are located throughout the plant for emergency use. It's important that you know how to use this type of self-rescue device. If you're unfamiliar with these units or how to use them, contact a merit supervisor or the control room operator for a brief instructional on the use of an SCBA unit. Fire extinguishers are also located throughout the plant for emergency incipient use. It's important to know where the nearest fire extinguishers are in your area while working at the plant. Standard lockout-tagout is required on most all equipment work. As always, a lockout-tagout should never be tampered with or removed for any reason. Any question concerning lockout-tagout should be directed to any merit supervisor or merit control room operator. Personal protection equipment or P.P.E requirements for our plant include OSHA-approved hard hats, safety glasses that meet ANSI standards. Fire retardant clothing or FRCs will be worn at all times while working at our plant. Steel-toed boots must also be worn, and you should carry a personal toxic gas meter. Should you find yourself in need of any of these requirements, please see a merit supervisor or a merit control room operator. You are required to wear these items at all times while in the plant. The only exception to this is when you're in the office complex. Facial hair policy states no facial hair growth over 24 hours. No facial hair that interferes with the seal of the SCBA mask. In the event of an emergency evacuation, all contractors and non-merit employees must meet south of the office complex in the parking lot. Merit employees will meet in the control room and directed by supervisors to your next course of action. No one will return to work until the emergency has been cleared by a merit supervisor and merit safety personnel. Then and only then, you'll be notified that it's safe to return to work. The prevention of accidents is of utmost importance. Anyone who is aware of an accident hazard is expected to correct the hazard or report it to a merit supervisor or merit safety personnel so that it can be corrected. Anyone working at our facility has stop work authority due to an unsafe condition or action. As part of this policy, no illegal drugs, intoxicating beverages, firearms without expressed permission or other weapons are allowed on the facilities operated by or contracted to Merit Energy. Illegal drugs include marijuana or any other substance which the possession or use of is unlawful. See Substance Abuse Policy. Merit Energy's commitment to safety is second to none in our industry. We all must adhere to the safety guidelines and plant procedures to ensure that we all have a safe, productive, and efficient working environment. If you have any questions about the rules and guidelines set forth within this video, please contact any Merit Energy supervisor or Merit safety personnel.